Do you find it harder being kind of in more of the spotlight? Do you see? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of eyes are on you. What you do is, I mean, you're kind of an ambassador for the MMA community for Canada. So having all that pressure of all these people looking at you, you're constantly under criticism no matter what you say, no matter what you do, because you're Robin Black. If you had been Joe Schmo and said the same things, the reaction could be completely different. Yeah. Do you find being in that position that you're in now, you have some sort of responsibility for the things that you say? Or do you have to watch what you say? Do you have to overthink? It's bad enough that you got to analytically think about watching fights and breaking everything down, never mind hurting somebody's feelings because a post went out on a wrong day when really you were spreading love and compassion and caring to keep people need energy to keep themselves going, man. It's troublesome times right now.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't feel pressure to do it because I'm just some guy. Like the fact that if 100,000 people followed me on a platform or something, that's a compliment. And that's cool. And I'm thankful, but I don't think that makes me have to behave a certain way. And I also I truly believe that once you start thinking about trying to do or say or act in a way that people will look at a certain way, you actually undermine your ability to do anything. Mm-hmm. I think the most real thing you can do is be as real as you can. And it's very easy to say that, but it's very hard to kind of do that. And I think that's all what we're all trying to actually do is, who the fuck are we actually? Who am I? What do I care about? What do I think about? And the only way you can do that is not being worried about what you might say or crafting it right. And it's funny. It's a funny one, man. You're bringing up a really interesting thing, something I think about a lot. I see people on TV and they get asked a question. Fighters. Let's use fighters because that's in our arena. Mm-hmm. That's our area of specialty. We'll see a fighter get asked a question. How'd your fight go tonight? And they'll say, well, I got a lot of opportunities to go in there and show what I do. And on tonight, and then all of a sudden they snap into an American Idol contestant. Mm-hmm. They're saying crafted things that they think are right to say, but it's not real. Mm-hmm. And it's not their fault. They think they're doing
with a groomed condition.
Yeah, but even that, the idea of, what do they call it? Media training. Media training to me is, let's make you not quite you. To me, the best human being, whether we're interviewing a fighter, we're talking to a person on a podcast, we see somebody at the store, the best human being is the authentic human being. Mm-hmm. Who is that person? Because we're all imperfect, but we're all interesting. Everybody's really interesting. The least interesting people are the people who go through the motions. They become a mechanical human. And for some reason, we think that's the way to represent ourselves properly. But I believe that's the least proper way to represent yourself. I believe it's also the least functional. I think it'll give you the least results and rewards. And I think actually being honest is really powerful. And in a world, when I say this, we live in a world where people are lying a lot. I'm not accusing any individual. I just mean when we turn the television on and we have, whether it's Fox or CNN or NBC or ESPN, it doesn't matter. We've got two human beings dressed in costumes behaving in the way that they think we're supposed to behave. To me, that's lying. It may not be insidious. They're not trying to do anything bad, but we're in a world where people are acting and lying.
Well, you're a character.
You're a character. You're created. You think you should be a particular way. And when we do, in that world, the truth is really fucking powerful. And the truth is really compelling.
That's why they're on you so fast when you make a mistake.